Yo, what's up, Virgo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of November 2018, Virgo. You have the Hermit card as your central energy for the month of November 2018. So, what that means is a lot of Virgos throughout the month of November 2018, you're probably going to be doing your own thing a lot. So, it doesn't literally mean like you're a hermit or anything, but you really are going to probably have a lot of moments throughout the month of November 2018 where you're just doing your own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if the hermit card was in the reverse, I'd say that maybe you're doing your own thing a little bit too much, but I'd say it's a reasonable amount in the month of November 2018. Like, some of you may really enjoy, some quiet moments to yourself throughout the month of November 2018. And, even if you're not physically, by yourself, you may sort of still feel like you're doing your own thing, even if there's people around you. And this card is interesting too because it's a lot about, this card has to do with spirituality too. And that's interesting because it's the ninth card of the major arcana. And Jupiter this month is going to shift into the ninth sign of the zodiac. So the ninth sign of the zodiac is Sagittarius, and the ninth sign of the zodiac is very much about spirituality. So, some of you have somebody in your life potentially who is a spiritual influence on you. And, if you're watching this video, then I'd say the spirituality that you're interested in is it's more of like a divinatory type of spirituality. So, for example, you're watching a video that is tarot reading. So, maybe some of you have somebody in your life who's maybe influencing you to like this sort of thing. You're starting to become interested in tarot reading. Or maybe for others of you, this is astrology potentially, or numerology. Now, for those Virgos who aren't watching this video, then their spirituality will obviously resonate a different way. Maybe it'll be some type of organized religion potentially for some of you. Now, I want to jump into numerology real quickly because very specifically, some of you might have someone important in your life, and this could be anybody. For some of you, you have someone who's the life path number 9 in your life, as indicated by the Hermit card. And, I'm the only tarot reader that does this. I made this discovery of the use of life path numbers in the tarot. And I'm going to keep saying it every month because I'm the one who discovered it. And no other tarot readers have ever done this before. So if you start, watching other tarot videos and you see tarot readers using this concept, well, they obviously got it from me because I've watched thousands of tarot videos and different tarot readers, and I've never seen any tarot reader do this before. But anyway, I made this discovery, and the Hermit card is somebody who is the life path number 9. And this person might be somebody who has a lot of moments in their life where they're doing their own thing potentially. And, for some of you, this person is maybe for some of you it's a love interest. Maybe for others of you this is somebody you work with, or maybe this is somebody in your family. But if you want to figure out who is life path number 9 in your life, who might be a central focus in your life in the month of November 2018, and obviously this is very specific, not all Virgos will have someone in their life who is life path number 9 in the month of November 2018, but some of you might. But if you want to figure it out, then just click on the link that is above the comment section in this video, and I show you how to use a numerological sequence so you can take someone's date of birth and you can use it to find their life path number. So, like I said, very specifically, this might be someone in your love life. For others of you, work life. Potentially, maybe this is someone in your family, or, really specifically, it maybe some of you have the life path number 9 and you're just right at the center of your reading this month. And that's obviously very specific. All Virgos are all different life path numbers. There's probably only a handful of you who are the life path number 9. But let's talk about your challenge card this month. It's the King of Swords. So, most often when a King of Swords is showing up in your tarot reading, then most likely this is someone, it's in the challenge position. So this is someone who is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius potentially. And some of you might have a challenge with this person in the month of November 2018. And if you're not familiar with tarot reading, then, it's not about the gender on the card. Just because it's a king doesn't mean that it's a man. It could be a man or a woman, but it's definitely somebody who's within the suit of swords. So that would be somebody who's a Libra, somebody who's a Gemini, somebody who's an Aquarius. And this person could maybe, cause you sort of an issue in the month of November 2018. And, if you look at this from a love life perspective, maybe some of you are interested in someone who is a Libra, Gemini, or possibly an Aquarius. But, it might not be that easy to enter into a relationship if that's what you're looking for, Virgo, especially for you single Virgos. Some of you might be attracted to somebody who's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and it might be hard to get things off the ground with this person, and I wouldn't get too frustrated about that if that's the case for those of you who are interested in a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, because Mercury will start to retrograde mid-month, and then it won't go direct again until early next month. So, if just because you don't enter into a relationship with somebody who you're interested in now doesn't mean that you can't. And I'm not saying that you can't while Mercury's retrograding. Of course, you can enter into a relationship with anybody at any time, but it might be a little bit easier to do so after Mercury turns direct in early December. Now, if this is not somebody in your life who is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius who's causing you an issue, this could be anybody in your life who poses sort of a challenge. And, typically this is probably somebody who's manipulative. They're a bit abusive. So those are, this may be somebody that you want to distance yourself from. Now, at the top of your reading, you have the 8 of Coins in the reverse. And coin energy is you. So the coins are, the signs that are within the suit of coins are Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Now, 8 of Coins specifically has to do, I'd say energy is very consistent with who you are, because when the 8 of Coins is in reverse, it's all about perfectionism. And Virgo, you are definitely somebody who is a perfectionist sometimes. You like to have all the little details right. You're very meticulous. Sometimes that can take away from efficiency, though. So, sometimes you just got to let go of the little things and just move forward, so that way you can be more efficient in whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm not saying that's going to be the case for all of you in the month of November 2018, but for any of you who are noticing that you are being somewhat of a perfectionist in the month of November 2018, then the 8 of Coins in the reverse would definitely apply to you. Now, it's interesting because you have the World card in the upright, and that's a good card to have because, that means that you are aware of when you're being a perfectionist. So therefore, you can make the correction. If you're focusing too much on the little details and you want to get everything perfect all the time, then, the World card in the upright will show you, is basically an indication that you recognize when you are being too much of a perfectionist. Now, the World card in the upright is also a great card because it has to do with integration. So, especially for those of you who are, looking to connect with somebody, you single Virgos, some of you guys might be looking to connect with somebody, and, maybe an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is a good match for you, or maybe it's going to be a fellow suit, someone who's from the suit of coins potentially. Could be another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for you, because you do have the Queen of Coins right here, which is the card of your near future. So some of you could. I'd say that coin energy is very good. Like if you're a Virgo, you're probably going well with another Virgo, or you're going well with another Taurus or Capricorn. That's just, there's very similar energy there. So, maybe another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn is the right option for you. So you have the King of Swords in the challenge position, and you even have the Page of Swords. So it sounds like air signs are a little bit more difficult for you. You might really like an air sign, potentially when I say air sign, it's a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius. But it's not as easy to get something off the ground with that person if you are a single Virgo. And you are able to connect with someone, though, because you do have the World card in the upright, Virgo, so that's a great card for you to have. And, the World card can be indicative of faraway places sometimes. So some of you are focused on potentially throughout the month of November 2018. Some of you might be focused on a faraway place of some sort. Others of you potentially, maybe the month of November 2018 might be a good month for some of you to travel. And I'm not saying that, all Virgos are going to go traveling in the month of November 2018. I think it's really specific to say that. But, for some of you, you might, and it might be good for you. Now, you do have the Two of Coins in the reverse. And, that would suggest that some of you have too many choices. And, really, what's really resonating with me in this is with the Two of Coins in reverse. It's like, especially for you single Virgos, it's like you might have, too many options. Like maybe you really do like more than one person and you're having a hard time trying to figure out really, which option you should go with. Now, if that's not the case, if it doesn't have to do with your love life, then, this, for some of you, you might have a bit of an issue with time management in the month of November 2018. And for others of you, this has to do with prioritization. And, for a few of you, you're having some difficulty balancing different areas of your life. So for some of you, it might be like you're in the office too much and you don't spend enough time with whoever's at home potentially, or vice versa. Maybe you're at home too much and you're not focused enough on or maybe like you're too focused on your love life and you're not focused enough on your work. So, try to get the balance right. Try to, give your attention equally to all areas of your life. If you notice that factoring into your life in the month of November 2018, Virgo. Now, you also have the Seven of Coins, which is in the upright, and that's a good one to have. And I don't know if any of you are interested in investing, but, stocks or whatever. What do you do now? Nowadays it's like cryptocurrency, digital currency is really, I personally feel, is the future of investing. So what are the big ones? There's like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and those are just a couple examples. There's so many different cryptocurrencies that you can invest in, but maybe you want to take a look at something like that. And, I say that too because Uranus is kind of dipping its toes in an area that has to do with currency for everyone, but it's not quite established in that area yet. It's going to retrograde out of that. Well, actually, this month it's going to retrograde out of that area. It retrogrades out of that area November 6th. but it will be back. So it is going to move forward again. Once the retrograde cycle is over, it will move direct, and then once it shifts back into this area that has to do with currency for everyone, then it's going to be there. It's going to transit that area for 7 years, and that'll start next year. So this is a good time because Uranus has to do with technology. So that's why I kind of say that, because, you know, Uranus is very digital. It has to do with technology. It has to do with the future. And in the next 7 years, like almost the next decade, it's going to be in an area that has to do with currency for everyone. So, you know, maybe digital currency is a good thing for maybe some of you to look into investing in. And here you do have the Queen of Coins. So, you know, once again, this could be someone who's important in your life who is another Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn. You know, once again, you single Virgos, or, you know, even if you're coupled up, maybe you're with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. If you're single, you know, like I said, I really like that energy for you guys. I think another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn is a great you know, someone who could be a candidate for a great relationship for you guys. And if that's not the case, you know, some of you guys are feeling really homely in the month of November 2018. And what I mean by that is, like, you really enjoy your home life. And I think that energy is going to obviously resonate for longer than just November 2018. And the reason why I say that is because Jupiter is shifting into an area for you, specifically for you, Virgo, that has to do with your home life. So I think home life and family is going to become a lot more pleasant for some of you guys. And, you know, Jupiter is going to be in this area for you, Virgo, for the next 12 months. So, you know, this is a good time for some of you. You know, the 12 months that follow Jupiter's ingress into your sector of home and family, you know, sometime over the next year, Virgo, if you're looking to buy property or looking to make a move, then this might be the ideal time to do so. Otherwise, if not, it just suggests that, you know, things should become more on an even keel when it comes to your home life, when it comes to your family. I mean, you get the 10 of Cups in the upright. It's totally this Jupiter energy where, well, it's basically where Jupiter's going for you reinforces what the 10 of Cups is all about. So the 10 of Cups is all about a happy, harmonious home life for some of you guys. So, you know, if you're feeling that energy, just know you got the 10 of Cups in the upright. That's a great card to have for your home life. For some of you, this has to do with romantic fulfillment. So, you know, for those of you, I'm not saying all Virgos have the most fulfilling romantic love life, but if you do, this 10 of Cups is showing you there's the reason right there. Now, you do have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And, you know, that is somebody in your life who is, like, they're kind of being cruel in a way that's childish. So, you know, I see the King of Swords as a challenge, and then you get the Page of Swords. And, you know, is this a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your life, Virgo? That's very specific, obviously. You know, if it's not those specific signs for any of you, you know, this is somebody who's being cruel in a way that's childish, and, you know, you should distance yourself from that. That's not good behavior for anyone to exhibit. And, you know, this, like I said, if this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, once again, it's a Page of Swords. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, or it doesn't matter about, you know, it's a Page of Swords. It could be a man or a woman, but it's definitely a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius for some of you. For others of you, maybe this is just someone else who's being sort of childishly cruel in the month of November 2018. You know, right above that, you have the Emperor card in the reverse. That goes with, you know, Emperor card in the reverse is immaturity. It's, you know, somebody who's misusing their power. So I don't know if maybe, I hope that you're not doing that, Virgo. But, you know, maybe if there might be somebody in your life potentially who is using their power in a way that's extremely inappropriate. So they should stop doing that, whoever that is, because it's probably causing a serious problem. And, you know, if this isn't anybody in your life who is exhibiting those qualities, then You know, I'm going to go back to the numerology here because, you know, potentially for some of you, this is someone who's the life path number 4, and that's very specific. You know, once again, I made this discovery within the tarot, but, you know, the Emperor card is somebody who's the life path number 4 in your life, Virgo. So who can you think of in your life who's life path number 4? And if you want to find out, or if you're curious to know if someone is life path number 4 in your life, once again, go to the link which is above the comment section in this video and just click on that link, and I show you how to use the numerological formula of someone's date of birth. You can figure out if there's somebody in your life who's life path number 4. It could be anybody in your life. It could be maybe somebody in your family. It could be a love interest potentially for others of you. You work with this person, but you might have a bit of an issue with this person because the card is in the reverse, and that's very specific. So, you know, not all Virgos know someone who's the life path number 4, or, you know, even more specifically, a very select handful of you might be the life path number 4, but this person might pose a bit of a challenge. And I'd say if you're interested in this person romantically, you might not be able to get things off the ground right away with that person. Now, your outcome for the month of November 2018 is a great energy because it's the Knight of Coins in the upright. And, you know, like I said, it doesn't matter if you don't know tarot reading, then you're probably not familiar with the fact that it doesn't matter that's a knight. It could be a man or a woman, but it's definitely somebody who is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So, you know, like I said, for those of you Virgos who are looking for who's right for a relationship, I mean, it could be another Virgo, it could be another Taurus, it could be another or it could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn. So, you know, anybody within the suit of coins is a great match for you, Virgo. And, you know, if that's not the case, then, you know, maybe this is you. So the Knight of Coins could represent that it's you, Virgo, and it's great that that's in the upright because, you know, like I talked about, like perfectionism and, you know, imbalance and, you know, time management problems throughout the month of November 2018. But then, you know, some of you could really finish off the month being more efficient, being more routine, being more practical, being more organized. So, you know, those are all great qualities, but I think that's all I have for you this month, Virgo. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Astrology. So if you like to read daily astrology, make sure to give me a follow there. Thank you for watching. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.